You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty.
Smitty is live Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream. Please stand by for Smitty. You are entering a mock draft live stream.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
You know, whoa. You know what time it is. It is mock draft time, baby. It's time to crank through. I don't know how many mock drafts we're going to do, but links have been dropped in the live chat. Let's get to the intro and let's start a mocking.
It's time to mock draft.
It is mock draft season, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be doing these almost nightly. I might take Mondays and Wednesdays off and occasionally do some kind of Smitty on the streets of Tempe or Phoenix or wherever and do some Q&A. It's not going to be every single night, but for the most part, we're going to try a mock draft Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Fridays might be a Q&A, so we'll kind of play it by ear. And then Sundays, we'll maybe do mock drafts during the day or something like that. So we have this entire draft is full, so we're going to start this one right now. Start draft. It's redraft, 1 QB, PPR. We have the redraft settings for it this time. This draft is ready to go. We'll start that draft. I'm up on the clock here. I'm going to go JT. I'm going to switch on over to this draft right here where Kayla's got the one spot. Appreciate everybody being in here. And let's have a good little mock draft session, Shall we? Little sesh? Let's do it. Appreciate everybody being here. What's up, Alex? What's up, Caleb? What's up, Scooby? What's up, Conklin? Let's open up the phone lines while we're doing some mock drafting. How about that?
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
What other show does phone calls while they mock draft? From this draft, this is draft 1, technically. Taylor, Jamar Chase, McCaffrey, Najee Harris, Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Swift, and 12 is on the clock here at the 1.8. In this draft, we got Taylor, McCaffrey, Kupp, Harris, Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Frake is on the clock with a 7 pick. Henry went in this draft at the 8 pick after Swift, Eckler, and then Manu. I don't know what that name is. We'll call you M. M takes Cook, Jimmy, and Justin Herbert. Brian is there at the 12 spot. Brian, we're both drafting from the 12 in one of these drafts, right? So let's see what kind of teams we build, young man. Let's do it. Let's do it live. Cook, Adams, okay. This draft looks pretty par for the course. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
What's up, Smitty? This is Ricky.
Ricky? Ricky who?
Yeah, boy.
Ricky who?
Here in the chat, Ricky MC, Ricky Contreras.
What's up, Ricky?
Man, I just got lucky and I got the first overall in a 14-teamer.
Yeah?
So now I'm getting offered a second and third round pick. So now I'm wondering what else should I ask besides that?
Say it again. Speak the whole trade out loud.
I just got on the lottery first overall pick.
Okay.
14-team has CPR.
Okay.
So multiple people are asking me if I should accept second and third. But now I'm wondering what else should I ask for since multiple people are offering already a second and third round pick.
So, but are any of them offering you a second and a third without you giving back like a fourth or a fifth or something like that?
So right now, the latest offer I got was
I don't like that.
They would give me their second and third.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the latest best offer I got so far was they would give me their second and third. I would give them the first and eighth, and they just added their seventh.
Okay. So where are those picks at?
So those picks currently, let me see, I wrote it down. So I would be giving the first overall and the 112.
Okay.
And they would be giving me their second, third, and seventh, which falls to 14-teamer. So let me see. I would get the 22nd, the 35th, and their 91st.
And you're only giving the first rounder, which is the number 1 overall, you said?
Yeah.
And you're
and an eighth, which would be 112.
Yeah, an eighth rounder. I don't know. I mean, I'd almost see. I like it, but I almost like you doing a 2-for-1. You know what I mean? Like even giving up the eighth rounder, it's like you want the 1.1 or don't you? You know what I mean? That's the attitude I'd kind of take, and I kind of just say, don't give anything else back, but like a double-digit round pick. But that's me. Those are 2 really good players you're going to get. You can end up with is it redraft or dynasty?
Oh, it's redraft.
I mean, you could end up with Breece Hall and, a Tyreek Hill or something like that, Like that's pretty good.
I'm noticing, that a lot of times on the way back on the turn, I am thinking I'm going running back, wide receiver, running back, but I'm iffy on Chubb because Chubb is always available. But I'm wondering what is the huge downside on Chubb this year, along with either AJ Brown, but I feel like Devontae Adams is in the same category kind of, so I don't want to bid too much on AJ Brown on that aspect. I'm just seeing like what players are available on the turn if I don't.
Yeah,
trade
I mean,
at
you
all.
get an AJ Brown and a Breece Hall for just JT, and I love it. So I like, but you start giving away other picks, and it's like then it's not as impacting. You know what I mean? So I would just go to him and say, look, you want John Edwards join the YouTube memberships.
You are entering the panic chamber.
I hit the wrong button there. Let's see here. John,
Mashed potatoes!
appreciate you joining the YouTube membership, pal. Yeah, thank you, John. I would just offer. I would tell him you're gonna give him a double-digit round pick. I mean, this is Jonathan Taylor you're giving up, bro.
Of course, back.
You know what I'm saying?
I told him I'm gonna be patient on it, see what else comes on the table, just because we just did the lottery tonight, and there's still a lot of time for drafts. So I'm hoping to see someone who gets more desperate and see what the offer later on.
Yeah.
Because there's still time.
Yep. Be patient, bro. It's your first offer. Definitely more coming in. Let people up the ante too. Go tell them. Say I'm offering it to other people. I'll do it now if you do a last pick in the draft. And the 1.1, you're going to give him your last pick in the draft and the 1.1 for a second and third. If he doesn't like it, you're going to go to everybody else to see who's got a better offer than him. So, use the strong arm tactic. You know what the worst thing is, bro? This is psychology 101 when you're doing trading. Worst thing in the world is when someone's about to trade with you. Think about it. Everybody think about this right now. You're about to trade, okay? You come to me, Ricky, and you're like, you want to do this trade? I'm really close. And then all of a sudden I back away from the table. I'm like, yeah. I'm just going to wait until week 1 and see how... That's the most frustrating thing in the whole world, bro. The most frustrating...
Yeah.
So, make him think that, you kind of wanted it, but now you're just going to walk away, and he's just going to get desperate, and he's going to start saying, no, let me... Come back, bro. I'll do it. I'll do whatever you want. Make him think you just aren't... You're just going to go to other people. I think I'm just going to see what my options are with everybody else. That'll make him, So,
yeah, I'm
let's
definitely
see.
playing, not showing my cards.
Yeah.
Giving them... I'm just telling them I'm getting better offers, not really telling them what it is.
Yeah. All right, bro. Appreciate you calling in.
All right, thanks, Mitty.
Later.
Have a good one. Good night.
He's got time. He just did his draft order. He's got plenty of time. Let's see here. I'm not going to time out on this draft. So in this draft, I'm on the clock. Running backs aren't falling the way that I wanted. Of course, I knew that was going to happen because I'm drafting with a bunch of sharks in here. But let's go ahead and punch. Let's try something a little crazy. Let's see how that feels. See, sometimes best player available takes you down a weird road like this one, but I still love the team. A lot more than I would have had I forced an Elliott and a Fournette or something like that right there. So I'm not going to do that. Let's see what Brian's got at the 12 pick. He's got Mixon, Diggs, Connor, Waddle. I like that. It's not bad. And Rockout says, sent you a DM. Do I play this Rockout for everybody? Because occasionally Silver will send me a little hey, don't play this for anybody. And I'll play it out loud, bro. So Rockout, tell me if I can play this out loud. I'm not extremely look, first of all, you guys are Snipe City. Okay, I'm going to have much better options. I just did a draft today from the 12 pick with another channel. I did an interview on another channel, and I crushed it from this pick. I mean, I had I forget what the draft was. I think it was Javonte Swift, McLaurin, and I believe DK. Or whatever. You're always going to have those options, when you're drafting with normal people. But you guys are Snipe City, and these are worst case scenarios that we're facing. You guys are absolutely very, very, very tough to draft with. A lot tougher than an actual, real life scenario that you're going to face. Kamara's interesting at 410. Wow, that's And DK, I would have taken in a heartbeat had he fallen to me, but Hollywood Brown's still very good here. I don't have a wide receiver yet, so I definitely have to go wide out. Let's check out the running backs and see what we got. Monty's there. Monty's pretty good value here. I'm going to go Monty, and I'm going to go Hollywood. So I only got one wide receiver over here, but I went best player available. It took me down a weird road because of Snipe City. Rockout, did you... I got a super chat. Hold on. All right, Rockout, I'm just going to play the message.
I heard people still hating on Javonte. They don't understand the concept.
Javante to the moon, you know. Javante to the moon, you know. Love it, bro. You notice how I already knew the lyrics to that song after one verse? Unbelievable rock out, dropping gems out here in the fantasy streets.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
Another banger. Another banger song there, Rockout. You know what you're doing, bro, with this music. Rockout's going to get signed before... He's going to get ripped from our community, like just dropping bangers like that out of nowhere. He's going to get signed and ripped from our community. Watch. Dollar Bill's on the clock. I didn't see in here, Dollar Bill. Chase, Mixon, Kamara, Mike Williams. Pretty good, man. If Kamara doesn't miss, more than 4 games. You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
Michael.
Michael, what's up, Michael?
Nothing. Just mocking from the 3 spot here. Took too many wide receivers. I screwed up.
Which draft? Are you Chief Kingdom or are you M Zastro? Michael Zastro, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm M Zastro
Cup,
53.
Evans.
You're on the 12th spot.
Yeah, bro. You punted running back.
Oh yeah.
You punted running back like no other draft I've seen in some time.
Yeah, we're going super late running back.
Yeah. The one piece of advice I'd have is I'd say that Higgins and Deontay, both those guys go in like the 3rd round right now. So at least Deontay you got at the end of round 4. I don't really hate that value. But I think those are the 2 wide receivers that I like least to be avoiding running backs for. You know what I mean? Like if I go triple wide receiver, if I go triple running back, it's because... it's because there's just too good of a deal sitting right in front of me. Like, example, Breece Hall. I've gone running back already. I've gotten Javonte and Swift and Breece Hall sitting there. I'm taking them. Like, that's when I force myself into the uncomfortable, and it is uncomfortable. Running back. I'm not a big fan of this. Most people that go running back, 3 running backs in a row, or 3 wide receivers in a row, they do it every time. It's like they don't even care who's on the clock, So my advice is not to force that kind of thing. I need RBs over here. I'm doing the exact reverse of what you're doing.
Yeah.
In this situation,
Deontay was a mistake. But that's what these mocks are for. Like I've never really taken this many wide receivers before, so it's kind of just like trying it out,
Yeah. I normally probably I'm just being honest, I probably really consider Kenny Walker here, but I'm not touching him because I don't want his ADP to get ruined. So I'm going to go with Dalton Schultz. Although I don't want Dalton Schultz ADP to get ruined, but he's about in the 6th round anyway right now.
Yep.
Okay, so who did you took? Okay, so you're coming up here on the 6.10. So yeah, you definitely need a running back at this point. You almost have to force it.
Yep, I'm on the phone, so I'm definitely going to be auto drafting here.
Oh, okay. Well, who do you want? I'll read it off. I'll put it in for you. So
I'd probably take the best available running back or quarterback.
Let me tell you who's up. When you're up, I'll walk you through it. What's up, Tanner? Kayla says we're almost matching her. So Taylor, Josh Allen, Andrews, Moore, Brown. Taylor, Josh Allen, Andrews, Monty Brown. Wow, yeah, that is pretty close. That's crazy. Are you up in this draft? No, not. Okay, so I'm up right here. Mooney's interesting. Hopkins is interesting. I mean, 6.12, I might go Hop here. And I don't have any other, even though he's out, I'd have back-to-back picks here. I would definitely take Hopkins and then another player. Because even though Hopkins is out 6 games, I'm really weak at wide receiver, so you'd think, oh, he'd force a wide receiver that's playing, but I like the idea of getting Hopkins and Hollywood in there with that team. So I'd have Taylor, Josh Allen, Mark Andrews, Monty, Hollywood, Hopkins. I like that. All right, let's get on over to your team here. So the top running backs available are J.K. Dobbins, Miles Sanders, Damian Harris, Kenneth Walker, Cordero Patterson, Tony Pollard. In your situation, I mean, if Kenny Walker was there, I'd probably say I would take him if I were you.
Yeah.
Maybe no one should draft him. You're up right now. Maybe no one should draft him just so his ADP
Yeah, I would
gets
do
lower.
Kenneth Walker or Miles Sanders probably. Take the chance on
I'm
Miles.
going to give you Miles Sanders 'cause I don't want to ruin Kenneth Walker's ADP. You're not even in the draft anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
hey,
I'm willing to risk it with Miles this year. I'm willing.
this
to
is
see
the
what's gonna
first.
happen.
Kayla draft. It's okay, Kayla. It's not a big deal. We almost got through 6 rounds without Kenneth Walker going. That would have been the first time ever in the history of the. Oh, and he went at the 6.1. He was in the 6th round in both of these. Excellent job, guys. You know, that's how you do it. Schultz went in round 6. Walker went in round 6. We didn't ruin their ADPs. I think we all deserve a moonshot for that one. That was very, very tough for us to do as a community.
To the moon.
All right, what else you got, man? Before I jump.
No, that's it, man. I just wanted to say hi.
I appreciate you calling in. Call in anytime, Michael. You're the man.
Yep.
Later.
Yeah. Bye.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Call into the show. Dial 602 NFL. Dong.
All right, here's a link to the next mock draft. Boom, get after it. Let's do another one here. We may not go like an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight, guys. Just to let you know. Your boy Smitty's really tired. What's up? James Conklin's in the building. What can I do for you, James Conklin?
What's up, Smitty, man? We're messing up. We're messing up in these mock drafts.
I mean, we are, but at the same time, I'm pretty proud of everybody for not forcing Kenny Walker and Schultz into 5 and 4. But yeah, Breece Hall it's getting out of control. But last night we had a scare when we had the dynasty settings on, and we thought that Walker had
Right.
jumped.
No, I was in that, and I almost threw up in my mouth.
Bro, I
It was
did
pretty
throw
bad.
up. I did throw up in my mouth, and then I realized we had the dynasty settings on. I was like, thank God! Like I was like a nightmare, man. That was like waking up to in a cold sweat, thinking that Breece Hall was going around. Not even at 3.1, it was going at 2.2. It was dynasty settings. But here, okay. So you know what was good about that, James? Smitty messed up. Okay, it was my fault. I ended up, just so everybody knows. Let me go full screen real quick. Last night, I ended up changing the mock draft settings to redraft, and until you do it twice in a row, Sleeper reverts back to your original setting that was before that one draft. They assume you're going to do one off, and they don't hold the settings. I ended up having to redo the mock draft and select a new one. For whatever reason, I deleted the screen after I'd already set it up, and then it didn't hold it, so I assumed it held those settings when I recreated a mock draft. But let me tell you something. Last night, because the dynasty settings were there and the dynasty pre-rank list was loaded, we all knew we were not drafting dynasty. We all were thinking we were in redraft.
Yeah, we were all doing redraft.
And look what the pre-rank list did. So my warning shot to everybody is that if Breece Hall climbs the pre-rank list because of ADP, you will take him early because it was proven in the 2 mock drafts. He went at 2.2 and like 2. What was the other one? It was high second round because the pre-rank list suggested it. That's how vital the pre-rank list is. I'm not saying it told our followers what to do, but it scares you into thinking Breece Hall's about to go. I can't wait any longer. He won't make it to the next round. I've got to draft him here because the pre-rank list is sitting him right at the top. And so we got to be careful that we don't drive like James is calling in. It's a SOS call. We need to be careful we stop pushing Breece Hall and these guys up too high. Because when time comes for the ADP to adjust, everybody will take them high. Everybody.
Well, here's the problem that I'm seeing now. Pro football or fantasy footballers, the fantasy pros, like they're all pushing ETN now. They're all pushing Breece Hall now. They're still leaving Devontae alone, thank God. But we need to combat this by going in these fake leagues. And it takes 2 minutes to set up a queue and then back on ESPN and Sleep. And just draft the people we know we're not taking
Yeah,
And if we
but
get 100
who has
people to
time
do
for
that
that,
100
James?
times. I mean, hey,
You're playing. I don't even want to say you're playing chess while everybody's playing checkers. You're playing like Parcheesi while everybody's. You know what I mean? Like I get what you're saying, but I can't go do, like, I think that's crazy too. Like that, it's funny, but like that would be. We don't need to manipulate the data either. You know what I mean? Like if it's the way it is, it's the way it is. But I think we need to stop egging it on. You know. But I don't think I don't want to be known as the community that went in and mischievously messed with the ADP ranks to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying, but imagine how that would look if we're like, oh, we're the community that had to win that way. You know what I mean? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not about that. But
I mean, you had one guy in the draft. He just kept taking Breece Hall.
Yeah, I replaced his picks eventually. So, but
I mean, people are doing this, right? Because their buddies at their home league tell them who they're going to try to draft, and
yeah,
so they'll go in there and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm on ESPN. Watch this."
Yes, sir.
I know people to do it.
Yes, sir.
I'm just saying,
thanks,
to
Brian.
combat it. I'm not saying we need to do it 24/7.
Thanks, Justin Herbert. Appreciate you.
For every one draft you do,
I don't know.
Two that you just.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, bro. But
jump out.
What else you got? What else you got besides that idea?
Man, it's the off season, man. I've given you all my wide receiver questions because I think that's where at least we won and lost this year. There's a lot of potential in wide receiver. In our community, I mean, we pretty much zeroed in on our running back. Like, I mean, it's running back in 2 or 3 rounds, 1 round.
You're up,
and
by the
you're
way.
Not touching them again until you try to get you.
You're up.
The guys in the back.
Oh no, you're not up. This is Michael. I'm sorry. Yeah, I hear you, James.
No, I'm not in there. Yeah.
Who's your biggest steal right now, according to ADP? A guy you love at the ADP.
I love ASB.
Who?
Amon St. Brown, ASB. I love ASB.
Yeah.
Dream scenario. I'm able to get Joe Burrow and then in the next round get ASB.
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's 5'6" or 6'7", depending on how his climb's going to go.
Yes, sir.
Because where he wins is where Jared Goff likes to throw the ball.
Yeah.
So.
All right, pal. Appreciate you calling in. I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think he's going to have a big year. He's one of my favorite. Like, you can get him as a wide receiver 3 in a lot of scenarios.
Right.
So, absolutely love him.
I think he's got top 10 upside.
For sure, bro. For sure. All right, man. Appreciate you calling.
All right,
call in if you have another question. I appreciate you. Later.
All right.
Najee, the biggest steal, says Alley-oop. He's a big Najee fan. Yeah, Najee's fallen. Is anybody noticing that? Najee's fallen far. He's fallen to the 1.9, 1.8, sometimes 1.10. I don't really understand where it's coming from, too. You know, it's not like it's something that developed, through some kind of piece of news or, something that is tangible. You know what I mean? All right, guys, leave some voicemails if you're in the Graveyard crew. Leave some voicemails on IG. Henry. Looks like I'm going to be on the clock here in a second. I better start queuing up my people. Let's go AJ Brown. And then in this draft, how is this even possible? How is this even possible? There's like no one left that I want to take here. Like, you guys keep doing it over and over. So we're going to go early quarterback. We have to. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You guys are snipers, man. Okay, so we got the 3 QBs available. Kamara's there. Breece Hall will take Breece Hall in this particular draft. Absolutely love that. Oh, I love that he yelled wow in the Breece Hall. That's great. That means they think that's too early. They're not adjusting his ADP anytime soon. Let's maybe go in this draft. Let's maybe go. Let's try Kamara. Kyle.
Breece Hall again in the second round. Come on, guys. Let's do better.
Yeah, who did that in the other draft? It was Young Jock. He took Breece Hall, but yeah, it's too early. We're definitely needing to steal him away. It's all good. It's all good. This is from voicemail group 2.
Kayla's the GOAT, giving memberships out to bums who are asking for it. Just phenomenal work. Appreciate you, Kayla.
Shout out to Kayla. Thank you for all that you've done. That's from Conklin. That's from Conklin. And if anybody else wants to gift memberships to anybody else, or if you want to just get one for yourself, I'm gonna put the YouTube membership link in the live chat, and of course we'll mash potato standing ovation. ETN, Kamara, Andrews, Barkley, Keenan Allen. So I got JT, AJ Brown, Breece Hall, Chase, Pittman, and Monty going to Kyle. I think I got some questions here from Terry that were from the Discord. So for record, I'm going to start answering these 32 minutes into the show. We got 100 people in here. Hit that thumb up button. We got 100 people watching and only 37 thumbs up. Do your boy Smitty a solid. And if the 70 of you that haven't hit it yet could just please punch that thumb up button. Or the 65 or whatever the number is currently. It's bouncing around between 98 and 108 people in the live stream. So punch that thumb up button for your boy. Punch it for your boy. Do it. Oh, I think Smitty's sleeping. I'm screaming. Where's Terry? I gotta find Terry. Terry left me a bunch of super chats. Discord messages that I gotta read or play. Let's see, Terry. Where's Terry? There we go. All right, these are from the Discord.
Smitty, B-Man says, is Mahomes safe as a QB4 after Herbert, Allen, Burrow, or do you think he will struggle this year?
No, I mean, he's the number.
Is it better to wait and get Lance or Wilson?
It depends. If you're getting Mahomes in like the 4th round, I love it. Like losing Hill will drop him from being worthy of the 2-3 turn, because that's where Mahomes would be worthy of if he had Tyreek Hill, to being like the risk gets baked back in when you put him in a 4th round uniform. You know what I'm saying? So I love him in the 4th round.
Cable asked, Smitty, you have the number 1 pick in a 12-team PPR draft and took Taylor with the first pick. Are you taking Hall at 2nd, 0.12 or 3.1, knowing he's not coming back to you?
I mean, we did it.
We
did it in the throne draft, so I'd be hypocritical if my answer was no. If I felt like that was the best pick on the board. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go Mahomes here. Just like I said, 4th round, I love Mahomes. There's evidence right there that I love Mahomes in the 4th round.
Cable also left you a comment. Smitty, thanks for your response about drafting from 6th. Did a couple of mocks on Fantasy Pros and Fantasy Football Calculator. Hall has been going as low as 3.2.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't consider it at 3.1, 3.2 if the flow of draft was in a way that made it so you were literally staring like down the entire 3rd round and back on the 4th round, and you weren't going to get any players that you liked. I'm going to go Hollywood here. So if that was the case, like in the throne draft, we knew we were going to go 2 full rounds without a running back when there was only Etienne, Breece Hall, Montgomery left, and we had to go all the way down round 3 and all the way down round 4. There was zero chance one of those 3 running backs would be available. So we took Breece Hall at 3.1. It's early for a lot of people, and I certainly don't want to promote that we do it to raise ADP up. I don't want to do that. You don't have to do that. Where you have to do it, if you're in a draft where it's running back heavy to a degree that makes Breece Hall rank as the top 1 or 2 or 3 running backs on the pre-rank list. I can't emphasize enough that it's all about the pre-rank list. If the pre-rank list has Breece Hall very far down, you don't need to do it. But if the pre-rank list has, Breece Hall is, running back 8, then you're making a mistake, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and go. It's a little early for Eli Mitchell, but I want to make sure I secure a running back because I had Kamara, and Kamara can miss 4 to 6 games. So I'm going to go with security at this point and go a little bit early. You have to draft based on the pre-rank list, not because it's telling you what to do. It's telling you where other people are going to feel pressured to make moves. So if Breece Hall is number 3 on the running back rankings and you're on the clock at 3.1, if you want him, you have to take him. But don't do it in mock drafts. We don't want to ruin the ADP. Like some people are doing in some of these mock drafts. Like we are technically ruining ADPs in here. See, Pittman at 5.2, I don't hate at all. It's when he's going in the 3rd round that I don't like it. See how the line's different for depending on where he's at. I'll take Pittman. All right, let's see. Do we have one more?
And Sean Hanley 247 asked, would you give up Swift and Elijah Moore for Jonathan Taylor and Jacoby Myers redraft?
Let me hear that again.
And Sean Hanley 247 asked, would you give up Swift and Elijah Moore for Jonathan Taylor and Jacoby Myers redraft?
Hold on. I'm trying to deal with a couple. I think my mods are taking care of that, but this will be the second time I've had to read the question. Sorry, Terry.
And Sean Henry Swift and 7 ask, would you give up Swift and Elijah Moore?
Swift and Elijah Moore.
Taylor and Jacoby Myers.
Swift, Elijah Moore. Yeah, I'd rather have Jonathan Taylor. I don't think. I love Elijah Moore, but he's not like he's not a player that can, I think turn the tides on that. Hey, at I think it was I started answering these questions at 32 minutes into the show, Terry, so you can tell everybody. Thank you. Okay, where were we at? James Conklin says, so now here's the question in this case, Etienne or Breece Hall. I mean, I'm going Breece Hall if I only have one team. If I've got back-to-back picks. Oh, God, I'm going to time out here. I had to grab a guy, but that's a good player to grab. If I've got side-by-side 2 teams with the 3.5 and both Breece Hall and Etienne are both sitting there as like the top 1 or 2 or 3 overall players at the running back position, I know I got to force the pick, right? Then I would take one in one league and one in the other. I really love Etienne that much. I love both of them. Where are we at? Let's see. If you're drafting a QB in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th round and it isn't a high-level stack, you don't know what you're doing. Save your money. Stick to public leagues. That's your opinion, Bach. I've been doing this for 20 straight years. So you're basically saying that I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm telling you, Bach, drafting Joe Burrow in round 5, Herbert in round 4. And I know you said 3rd, 4th round, but Herbert in 4, Josh Allen at the end of the 3rd when the flow of draft dictates that it is the best pick available. There are no players that are worth forcing because you have to take another player. Like, you're speaking with this blanket statement as if you know what the board even looks like, Bach. You can't make this statement here and say that you don't know what you're doing, save your money, stick to public leagues. It's an insulting thing to say. That's what everybody's probably telling you. And in your next comment, Bach comes in here barking. The only place it's going to work is here, where it's an echo chamber who thinks it's okay to pick someone like Burrow who has no rushing upside in the third or fourth with no Higgins or Chase. You're saying without cuffing him? What does that have to even do with it? Cuffing's not going to score you more points. It's fun. It sometimes is strategic in that if you get two players from a very potent offense, they're rarely going to disappoint. So it's fun to have that stack, and it can be consistent in some ways. Well, what are you talking about? And honestly, Bach, the way you word it, you're essentially telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. So why are you even here? Why are you even here? You know, it's sometimes the way you talk down to people, and you've got a negative perspective sometimes, Bach. That's why people have a problem with it, probably. I mean, essentially saying, I don't know what I'm talking about, then why are you watching? Why are you taking advice from me if I'm telling you, Bach, I draft quarterback early. I defend it. It's fantastic if the draft falls a certain way. If it falls a certain way, it's actually a really good approach to actually tell somebody not to draft quarterback early, Bach. To not draft quarterback early when you don't even know the layout of the board. You don't even know who's gone and who's available. That is a blanket statement. I've been doing this 20 straight years too, so how long have you been doing it? Makes no difference. It does, Bach, because you're here watching my show. And I'm not saying I know more than you necessarily or anybody else, but you are coming here for a reason. And when you walk in the door, you say you don't know what you're talking about. That's what that statement says. So I'm just telling you. Bach off. Bach off! I just love when people come in with these hard-lying stances, like they know what they're talking about. There's nothing more like hilarious to me, and I'm sorry, Bach, if this offends you now, when somebody comes in as if they know the answers, number one, like of everything, and they don't have perspective at all. Like sometimes I have a hard-line stance on a player. I know I do. Like, I don't think, Akers, don't draft. I get it. But you will, if you press me, you will get me to admit that there is a certain percentage of a chance of a guy like Akers dropping a top 5 to 10 season. There is a certain percentage of a chance that it'll work. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bach off! Just leave it to my followers, bro. My followers come up with the best shit. But Bach, when you come in here and you literally say something like, I'm just going to speak to all of you right now. Everybody gather around. This should be well received. Everybody huddle up. If any of you draft the way I've seen right now, none of you know what you're doing. You might as well not play. Is that okay? Break. Unbelievable. So here's some more bedside manner, some more doctor speak, pillow talk. Here we go. You're an entertaining guy, Smitty. What can I say? I certainly don't watch for your analysis. So glad to have you here, Bach. Start a channel, Bach. Start a channel. Let's see what you do. Let's see what your 20 years does against my 20 years. How about that, Bach? I mean, let's see. Bach says, keep patting yourselves on the back. I've drafted with you guys more than enough times to know Smitty's followers are the worst drafters in Sleeper. That's it. See you, Bach. Bach's gone. You know, it's one thing you're going to rip on me, but you come in and rip on my followers. Out of here. Have some respect for my people. You can rip on me all you want. You can talk bad about me all you want. You don't come in and talk about my followers like that. I'm sorry I accidentally exited out the other draft. Let me review these teams real quick. Chase, Pittman. Pittman at 212, bro, is a little early for my taste. Monty, Judy, Edwards, Allaire, and Wilson. I don't know. Let me know what you think on that Pittman pick, though. Drop a voicemail on it. I'd love to hear your take on it. I'd love to hear your take on it, bro. Okay, Jonathan Taylor, A.J. Brown, Breece Hall, Pat Mahomes, Hollywood Brown, and A.J. Dillon. I really like this team. I'm taking this team to the promised land. Mahomes in the 4th round's a steal. I mean, Bach didn't like it. Bach said no. Bach off the drafting of Mahomes in round 4. Bach off drafting early quarterback, okay? Let's back off a little bit. 4.11 wins you a league. You don't believe me? If you think I'm a moron for drafting Mahomes at 4.11, go follow Bach to his channel that he's starting. Bach will take care of you. I'll take Mahomes at 4.11. We'll take it to the promised land. 4.11 Mahomes is a bad pick. You got to be out of your mind. That could be the steal of the mock. 4.11 Mahomes. Who doesn't like that? Even if you don't like early QB, you probably like that. You probably look at that and say, "Damn, I hate early QB. That looks good." Mahomes at 4.1. That's about 5th round value. that's about 5th round value. I'm sorry, I got a couple of super chats. I get a little heated, you know, and I don't take it like a lot of you think. I get DMs from concerned followers. Smitty, don't take it personally. Keep doing it. Like, I'm not, it doesn't bother me like that. It bothers me to the point where I get a little heated and animated, but your boy Smitty's not affected by it. So just don't worry. My skin is very thick. Ron Navy said, Bach, you sound like an amateur. Listen to another show, says Ron. Well, he's on his way to do that. You know, it's one thing to come in and be disrespectful to me the way that he was disrespectful to me. It's another to then, after you say a very disrespectful thing like, I'm not here for your analysis, which honestly, a lot of people would say you got to have thicker skin than that than to ban someone for that. And I didn't ban him for that. And he said a lot of those things before, and your boy Smitty left him here. But there's also another thing for creating negativity over and over and over. And while some of you, which Alley-oop is one of them. Alley-oop, be careful. I'm just telling you, be careful on this topic. Be careful on this topic. I don't know what you're going to end up saying. I'm just saying. Just be careful, bro. Some people, like probably Alley-oop, are going to say you need to have thicker skin and don't let people get... No. It's about Alley-oop. It's about creating a community. There's a reason we have one of the best communities in the fantasy football industry. It's because I don't allow people to drag the community down. You'll be removed. If you're here to disrupt the community, if you're here to be negative on the daily, Alley-oop, those people go. That would include you. You used to be really negative. You toned it down a lot. But I will remove anybody that comes in and is harsh to my community and tries to bring it down by negativity, constant negativity, and try and window dress it in it's my opinion. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm just speaking, or the common phrase, I'm just here to speak facts. I'm just speaking facts. No, you're not speaking facts. You're speaking your opinion. You're dressing it up for the dance and the ball as if it's facts, and then you're negative. So be careful, because anybody that's negative and tries to bring the community down will just be gone. And that's plain and simple. Especially if you start ripping on my followers. That's funny. I was typing as Smitty said to be careful. I know, because I know you, Alley-oop. I know you're about to say something. You're going to put your foot in your mouth. And I was trying to look out for you because I don't want you gone. But I'm not going to put up with someone coming in here and disrespecting the show, disrespecting me, and then thinking they get to disrespect my following. Boom. Out of here. Where are we at? Henry, Chubb, Pitts. Again, I think this team right here with Mahomes in the 4th, Hall in the 2nd. Hall was a little bit of a reach, right? Based on what we want him to be. But in this draft, he would have went. And Mahomes could have just as easily, been higher than 4.11. So I made up for that reach and have a phenomenal team. I'd say top 3. I don't know that my other team was top 3. So it's not like I'm just ranking my teams top 3 all the time. I hated some of my drafts last night. Don't mess with the graveyard family. Henry, Chubb, Pitts, Mike Williams, St. Brown, Lance. Okay, I like it. McCaffrey, Evans, Andrews, Fournette, Sutton, Dobbins. Jefferson, Josh Allen, McLaurin, Mitchell, Hawkinson, Gabe Davis. Kupp, Mixon, Barkley, DJ Moore, Walker, Allen Robinson. Nice. Eckler, Aaron Jones, Herbert, Waller, Cooks, Bateman. Solid. Swift, Hill, ETN, Kittle, Murray, Mooney. That's a good team. The way that fell. Look. This is 2 straight nights in a row you've been bringing fire. And this isn't just me trying to be nice because you dropped a bunch of membership gifts to everybody yesterday. I know some people think that's how I roll. And I'll be critical of the team. I was critical of Rock Out, who dropped me an amazing rap song. Always has my back. And I said, what are you doing at 2.12 drafting Pittman, Rock Out? Over here. Okay, Rock Out took Pittman. I think that's Rock Out, right? So I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is a phenomenal squad. Swift, Hill, ETN, Kittle, Murray, Mooney. That's how you draft a championship team. That is literally a top 3 team from this draft. Membership link, I believe, is pinned. If it isn't, let me pin it again real quick in case it isn't pinned. If anybody wants the membership link, it is right here to become a YouTube exclusive member. Go ahead and grab that link right now. I pinned it right there. Thank you. Rock Out. Did Rock Out send another super chat? Oh, that isn't you. Okay, I thought that was you, bro. Rate my team. The other mock I reached. Okay, I haven't sent this link out yet, so let me go back to that other draft. Is this it right here? I don't see. Oh yeah, Rock Out right here. Swift, Debo, McLaurin, Gibby, Sutton, Russell Wilson. I like that. So I'm sorry. This is Rock Out. The wrong Kyle. That poor other Kyle. Rock Out. I like this team. Swift, Debo, McLaurin, Gibson, Sutton, Russell Wilson. Do I think it's the top 3 team? No, but is it a top 5 or 6? I think probably. This is my team over here, and I don't think it's top 5. Maybe borderline, but it's not top 3. No way. Taylor, Evans, ETN. Anthony.
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
Yeah, buddy. Anthony. Nice job, buddy. Nice job, Anthony. Where are we at? Harris, Debo, Metcalf, Waddle, Gibby, Jacobs. That's really good. Gibby's a great running back at 5.9, and it affords you to go 3 monster wide receivers right there. I love it. Top 5 team. Adams, Cook, Kamara. That's a good team. Adams, Cook, Kamara, Higgins, Jackson, Goddard. Top 6 team. Easy. Diggs, Javonte, Keenan Allen, Connor, Deontay, Akers. I like it. And then this is Michael? Michael. Lamb, Kelsey, Elliott, Burrow, double tight end. What's going on there? No. No double tight end. Don't try that stuff. Anybody tries to double tight end, I don't think it's ever worked. Has anybody ever met an individual that's done the double tight end and has won their league? Can someone confirm that they've met somebody that is double tight end and won a league? I've never run across somebody in my entire life. it's always and it's funny because everybody will trash on the approach, and then the guy that did it goes, "Well, see what happens." I mean, they totally regret it. They wish they could take it back. They're like, "Damn it, I shouldn't have did it. I shouldn't have did it. I thought it was gonna be great. Everybody's ripping me apart. I'd take it back if I could. Why did I try the double tight end?" And then he just sits there and grins. "I'll be okay. You'll see. It might work." It never works, bro. Rock out. Appreciate you. From Rock Out for more Mexican cola. Thank you. My Mexican Cokes, I've got a little addiction to the Mexican Coca-Cola. Real sugar instead of the fake stuff. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Double tight. Yeah, I don't know about this double tight end. Never met a man that's double tight ended in pardon the pun. Create another link. This one's good to go. We'll start that draft. Boom. New mock draft. 5 spot. Another link. Boom. Smitty, I feel like I'm typing on eggshells. Well, don't type negative stuff. You know, if you don't know how to talk negative, then don't talk negative. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to be critical and have your opinion, but like, maybe don't say things like, "Smitty, you should do this," or "Smitty, you shouldn't do that," or maybe just say, "Hey, yeah, I like Mike Evans a little more than that personally." You know what I'm saying? It's not hard, bro. It's called mingling in society. You know, you don't have to type on eggshells. Just be a kind person in the chat is all you got to do. How hard is that? Andrew in the house. Andrew, appreciate you, buddy. I don't know. Someone's knocking on my door there. Okay, looks like I could go Cooper Kupp. I haven't gone Cooper Kupp. Let's go Cooper Kupp. Let's go Jamar. Well, I could go. Let's go Najee over here. Look at Alley-oop with the compliment. Alley-oop says, "Smitty, nice hat." The problem is, Alley-oop, the way your mind works, because I know you. Your mind works. You think, okay, if I build up enough rapport, if I say nice things 5 times, I could go back to my normal negativity. That's not the way it works. So stay positive. And Alley-oop is funny because you want to be a mod really badly. How can I put the community in your hands when you think the negativity is okay? Kayla doesn't miss on her picks. Yeah, she's been stone cold lately. Yeah, the clowns are always out, bro. You just deal with it. Unless y'all scared more. What's CNN saying? Let's do an underdog draft for money. We do an underdog draft all the time. We're waiting for the puppies to reload. We always do. We did a bunch of Best Ball Mania 3s. And if anybody wants to go do any of those, drop the promo code. Go to Underdog Fantasy by using the link in the description of the video. Use promo code Smitty. Use promo code Smitty. Get on over to Underdog and take advantage of all these players we keep talking about over and over that just have the best value right now, especially on Underdog. We're talking about Breece Hall in round 4. We're talking about ETN in round 4. Talking about Joe Burrow in round 6. Mahomes in round 5. Herbert in 4-5. It's glory. It's what it is. It's glory. It's glory out there. I'm a back-to-back. Speaking of glory, back-to-back picks right now. AJ Brown. I mean, Dalvin Cook at this point. Why not? Why would I pass on that when I can cuff him? That's fine. That's got the baked-in risk all up in that. Mixon's really good here. I don't draft Mixon very often at all, but he fell to a place where that line in the sand's definitely been crossed. You know. And then we have. All right, hold on 1 second. We'll change this out. Okay, go ahead. And if that was a legit pick by Cuddy, let us know in the chat, in the YouTube chat, if that was actually a legit pick. And then I'll apologize to you. So let me know, Cuddy. Cook and mix and disrespect, yeah, it's pretty crazy. One of my best friends is in Vegas. He just retired from UNLV Police Department. Okay, Ron. Atta boy. Let's go AJB. Well, Cuddy, unfortunately, we've been dealing with people trying to do that on purpose all night last night, and so you took them exactly where they were doing it. So how are we to know when you're taking them at 2.1? It's a ridiculous pick, bro. How are we supposed to know that ain't trolling? Oh, man, I auto-draft. Hey, I auto-drafted Kamara. Why not? Let's try it. Yes, Cup and Mixon. What other voice messages we got?
Yo, Smitty, what's up? Victor here. Where are you drafting Dameon Pierce?
Hold on, Victor.
Let's go! Mashed potatoes!
Yeah, buddy. Rob. Where are we at? There we go. Sorry, Victor. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What? Yo, Smitty, what's up? Victor here.
Victor?
Where are you drafting Dameon Pierce? In what round?
Dameon Pierce? Well past 6 or 7. Timed out with a good team going too. Man, Mixon and Cup. That's still good, but I didn't mean to time out. My bad. Dameon Pierce, I don't know exactly where, bro, but I'd definitely say, like, you know, we're not drafting him anywhere in this mock here. We're in round 6. So, what, 7 or 8, would you guys say? Dameon Pierce? You know, probably about 7 or 8. Yeah, Cuddy, you can't take Breece Hall at 2.1, bro. Nowhere. In no draft, known to man. No draft, known to man. There's no, you can't take him there. His ADP's in the 4th round. Like, you literally are you know, that's where the people are doing that to try and joke. So that's why it got taken away. What do we do here? Got no wide receivers. You know what? Do I take? Let's go Mike Williams, I guess. It feels a little early, but. Cuddy's up. Cuddy, this is your pick. I mean, that's early too, Cuddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, Cuddy? tired, guys. I'm tired. I got so many things on my plate right now, too. All right, I'm almost up here. I mean, this is tough because, like, I don't like Deontay. Okay, he went, but I would have taken him there. St. Brown seems a little early. Two tight ends is the way to go. What did Cuddy do now? Is Cuddy trolling again? See, you're making me time out, Cuddy. Cuddy. What did Cuddy do? Kenneth Gainwell or Darrell Henderson? Darrell Henderson by a lot. I'm timing out because I'm having to worry about what you're picking, Cuddy. Later, Shoddy. Appreciate you being here. Shoddy in the house. Shoddy, appreciate you. Shoddy, if you want to get in the next mock draft, you can DM me on IG and I'll give you a link if you're not getting in. I know you want to go to bed, but... So I've timed out twice on this team here. Mahomes and Connor back-to-back trying to deal with the different things going on, but it's still a good team. Shoddy, you want in, let me know. DM me. Pickens, says Ronaldo. What about him? What's up, Tariq? Terry Roberts in the house. Terry Roberts, at 32 minutes into the show tonight, I answered all those questions. So if you could let everybody know to listen 32 minutes in, you could even post the link. Right here, I need a wide receiver. Elijah Mitchell's pretty good. I need a wide receiver pretty bad. We'll go DJ Moore. In this league, I'm on the clock. And I've got a timeout. I timed out again. God. When you got to handle all these other things going on, it's like... I was able to upgrade today using the computer. Attaboy, Ron. Attaboy, Ron. I think I heard it come through too because I had everything open up. So I give Ron a standing ovation.
Mashed potatoes!
Ron, I want you on those Zoom calls. Thank you, Terry. It's about 30 minutes in to be safe. 31 minutes in, roughly, to be safe. You know what we haven't done tonight?
The Moon Men, dropping loads in outer space.
Space Monsters.
Just had to fit that in. We hadn't punched that all night long. My auto draft of a team trying to handle all this stuff. Najee, Cook, Kamara, Mike Williams, St. Brown, Hawkinson, still pretty decent, but I auto drafted like 3 times. McCaffrey, Chubb, Josh Allen, Elliott, How many people we got in here? 105. Punch that thumb up button. Pretty good. 77 thumbs up. You guys you're pretty much carrying. You're pulling your weight. But if you can get that to match, I'd be pretty pleased if we get over 100 thumbs up during the whole show. Jefferson, Andrews, Hall. I like it. Brown. Mike Thomas is early. Godwin's early. Both those last 2 picks, Johnny, I don't like at all. Godwin might not even play healthy all year, let alone be ready. And Mike Thomas, you don't know either. But I love the first 4 picks. Nice job. Avatar, Eckler, Brown. Avatar, did you super chat earlier? I feel like I remember seeing something and I didn't respond. I feel like I didn't respond maybe. I apologize if that's the case. I don't know why I'm just remembering that now. No tight end. No, thank you. A little early. Let's go A.J. Dillon. He's kind of my go-to in round 6 right now. Eckler, A.J. Brown, ETN, Moore, Kyler. I like it. Top 6, bro. Taylor, Barkley, Keenan Allen, Judy, Fournette, Akers. Fournette's not bad there, even though I still wouldn't take him, but I like that no one's taking him in like the 2nd round. But in our community, people are a little worried too because they think I'm going to blast him. Do what you want. I promise I won't get mad at you unless you take him in the 2nd round. If you take him in the 3rd, I'm just going to leave it alone. Okay? So that'll help Brian. Brian won't feel like I'm going to blast him or something. Alley-oop giving some forced positive feedback here. Love your team, Smitty. It's the best as usual. Andrew to Mars. Andrew, we don't have a Mars button yet, but we will. And I don't know how we're going to set this up. You go to the moon, it's pretty important. But if you go to Mars, there are going to be very few players that go to Mars or Pluto or whatever we decide. So just know that's coming. Andrew, I'm not sending you to Mars, but I'll send you to the moon.
To the moon.
So Mars is incoming. Probably by Monday's show, we're going to have Mars. And it's not going to be a whole list of people. It's going to be 1, 2, maybe 3 people all year are hitting Mars and Pluto in that territory. I just want everybody to have an understanding of what's going on. You can't just say, hey, hit the Mars button. Hey, I like Deontay, hit the Mars button. Hey, Russell Gage to Mars? No. It'll be strict criteria. You ask a player to be sent to Mars or Pluto, whatever we end up deciding on. Probably be Mars. Uranus, it might be Uranus. That might be where we send the bad players. Send them to Uranus, bro. Yeah, we're sending the bad players to Uranus. I'm gonna have a Uranus button. I'm gonna have a Mars button. We'll have the Moon button and the Moon Men button. We might have the Mars Men button. But you ask the wrong player to be sent to Mars, you're gonna take a lap. You come in and you say, can I send Russell Gage, who I like a lot, but you ask me to send a guy like that to Mars when only 3 people are going to be going to Mars. You'll be getting this button. So we have to be really careful. I don't feel like rating these teams right now. I'm sorry. We'll do one more series of mocks and then I'll rate the teams on this next set, okay? 86 thumbs up. We got 105 of you in here. Appreciate you. Here's link number 1. Boom. I'm not sorry. I'll rate the next teams. Link number 2. I'm gonna go from the 12 on both of these. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go from the 4 on this one. So we'll go from the 12 over here. Start said mock. We'll go from the 4 over here. JT, McCaffrey, Victor's taken, Harris. Do we got any more voicemails? Graveyard crew, somebody send me a voice message, please. Somebody send me a question. Let's handle business. Taylor, Jamar Chase, and who's Hefe going to grab right before my pick? James Robinson to Uranus. That's about right. I think that's the kind of player that's going to be sent over to Uranus. James Robinson ain't doing anything this year, guys. I love that. That's one of my favorite lines that people use when they say, hey, Smitty, I know you like ETN, but aren't you Aren't you worried about James Robinson? Doesn't have an Achilles. I'm worried about his Achilles. I am worried about James Robinson. I'm really worried about James Robinson. I hope that man will be able to even walk the same. I am worried. We're sending him to Uranus because we have a team of doctors that know all about Achilles injuries on Uranus. They're over there collecting soil, some soil samples from stool samples from the Martians that they can use to medically treat Achilles tendons. Basically, Uranus has a certain amount of soil and stool in the soil that you can better regenerate Achilles tendons. Swift and let's go Lamb and Javonte. All things Cousins. I'm sorry. Did you send something, Ron? I got that one. That was the most recent one. Did you send another question? If not, I definitely didn't see it. Aren't I worried about Melvin Gordon affecting Javonte? I am. So much so that I want it to be, I want it to resonate in mock drafts everywhere. Allen Robinson, Moon or Uranus? Probably, I would say. He's not going to the moon, though. He's not going to the moon, so. Smitty, I feel ETN is the next McCaffrey. Ronaldo, you are not alone. You are not alone, good sir. There's a lot of people that feel that way, Ronaldo. I want to keep you up on screen with that glorious comment right there. Guy's got a massive brain. Look at Ronaldo, his brain. The size of that man's brain right there. Talking about ETN to the McCaffrey territory. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Smitty approved. Smitty approved, bro.
You've just been Smitty approved.
Ronaldo. Dropping fire. Dropping straight fire, Ronaldo. Andrews, no. AJ Brown, maybe. Nick Chubb, maybe. Where'd Breece Hall go? Johnny, what are you doing? Hey, Johnny, if that was a real pick, let me know, please, in the chat so I don't replace it. Let me know if that was a legit pick. If not, I'm replacing it, so I need to know, bro. Johnny, let me know now. Or we're replacing it, Johnny. I need to know, Johnny, if it's real. ETN. We're waiting on Johnny. I thought maybe Johnny was this was a real pick. So if it is, then I'll carry on. But I'm waiting on Johnny. Let me know, Johnny. It's borderline acceptable. So I want to make sure. Sorry to pause the draft. I need a running back here. I'll go ETN. I guess I'm going to pick for Johnny because Johnny's not speaking up. So Johnny, let me know if this is you, and I'll you can continue on. Well, we'll draft for Johnny then. Johnny's not going to speak up. Smitty T-Bone needs a number. T-Bone, leave me a message on IG. Just hold down the microphone and send me a DM. T-Bone, I'll check. Leave a message, bro. Javonte Williams. I'm going to time out, so I just got to take him. McLaurin. Cam Gibson. Let's go Waddle. Let's go Waddle. T-Bone, I don't see your message, bro. Wasting my time a lot tonight, T-Bone. Wasting a lot of the show's time. Swift, Debo, Metcalf, Burrow. Love it, Todd. Todd drafts very Smitty-like. I love it, Todd. Phenomenal drafting tonight. Lamb, Williams, McLaurin, Waddle. Would have got better options if I weren't in Snipe City. You guys are animals, man. Amazing drafters. Not according to some people that were formerly here. George Kittle's fantastic here too. I'm loving the Kittle at the end of the fourth round. It's phenomenal. And Johnny, if you speak up, I'll let you drop this because I'm not sure if this is real or not. So you just gotta let me know, and I'll let you draft, bro. You gotta tell me. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know, bro? I'm trying to let Johnny draft, but he won't even. I don't love Lamar, but I'm going to go Lamar. Johnny, let me know and I'll let you draft, but you're not speaking up, bro. I'm trying to help you draft, bro. Some people just don't want to draft, I guess. Literally trying to help the guy. James Robinson had a good season like 2 years ago. Who's talking about James Robinson, bro? Who's talking about James Robinson being a threat at all? Is anybody really in here talking about James Robinson? He's a non-factor this year. He's irrelevant. He's irrelevant. Who's talking about James Robinson? Completely irrelevant. Mike, we might do one more. Might do one more, Mike. Just one. Focus on it. Marinate it. I told you I'd review these teams, so I'm going to review these teams. Then we'll do one more mock draft. I need a runner if possible. Give me that RB action. I'm really liking Dylan in the 6th round. This is the turn. Quarterbacks. Who's there? Jalen Hurts. Let's go Jalen Hurts, and let's go AJ Dillon, I guess. Truth be told, I would consider other players that I don't want to hurt their ADP, so I'm not going to do it. Talking about the last time the Jaguars had a top 5 running back. That's still irrelevant. You can't that's like when people say you can't you can't draft Breece Hall because he's on the Jets. Like nothing changes. Like the Bengals, same concept. People are like you can't worry about the Bengals. Or they're the Bengals. They'll never turn it around. The Jaguars are going to turn it around. They had a stutter step of a year. I said this when they hired what's his face? It's so late, I'm blanking out on Urban Meyer. I told everybody when they hired Urban Meyer that it could go either way, really, but it was most likely going to be a lost season, a reset season, a complete just detour and waste of a season. And so that's what happened. Ended up being just a nothing burger of a season. ETN's going to shine. ETN's going to shine. All right. I mean, anything's possible. Guy could get hurt. I have no running backs, no RBs. I got to go RB here. Kind of like Kareem Hunt. Very, very weird team that I built in both of these leagues. Or both of these drafts. I have very weak running backs, and I think I'd have using the same draft formula, going Lamb, Javonte, in a real draft setting is going to fire from these 3th and 4th round picks. Whereas in Snipe City, we're not seeing it. So the strategy is great. The mock drafting with you guys is very difficult. You guys are absolute monsters. Jefferson, AJ Brown, ETN, Kittle, Jackson, Hunt. I've drafted better. Taylor, Josh Allen, Andrews, Gibby, Hollywood, Hopkins. I like that team. Chase, Aaron Jones, Barkley, Judy, Burrow, Bateman. Pretty solid. I mean, it's going to hinge on Barkley and Judy. Burrow is good value, even though some would say it's early. I like it. Najee, Chubb, Fournette, DJ Moore, Sutton, Wilson, Jefferson, Brown, ETN, Kittle, Lamar, Hunt. I still like my team a lot, but it's definitely got a weird balance to it that I don't love. That I'm not walking away going, I love my team. I don't love it. You try things out of mocks, it doesn't work out. I don't like the way that fell. I don't think I'd change anything because in a real draft, I think I'd get a running back here I like a little better. But those top 4 are insane. I love the top 4. They're very, very good. I think I just would hope I get a better player than A.J. Brown here. I think that's where it feels a little weak. Avatar's got Kupp, Evans, Herbert, Connor, Jacobs, Harris. It's interesting. It's not going to crack my top 3, but it's got upside if certain things happen. If Connor returns to form again for another season, then yeah. If Kamara plays, this team could be fire, but it is dependent on that. You took Kenneth Walker way too early. Jimmy has Eckler, Mixon, Pitts, McLaurin, Murray, Robinson. Not bad. A couple good value picks and a couple, like Pitts is good there. It's not too much of a reach, actually. Diggs, Hill, Mike Williams is a little early for me. I like him more at the end of 4 than the mid to late 3rd, you know what I mean? I don't know. T-Bone, what's your Instagram name?
What the hell, Smitty? You got an idea? What the hell, Smitty? You removed Bryce Hall from my team?
Is that T-Bone? Is that you, T-Bone? Explain yourself, what you're doing. Cook, Lamb, Higgins, Waddle, Hurts, Akers, Henry, Javonte, Pittman. Pittman's a little early for me still. Monty, Mooney, Schultz, Adams, Debo, Mahomes, Mitchell, St. Brown. Pretty interesting team. I like it. Diggs. Again, too early. Yeah, those are good squads though. Taylor, Keenan, Etienne, Schultz, Murray, Thielen. It's still a really good team. Keenan Allen and Etienne both are a little bit of a reach, but I still don't mind one of them. And then Schultz is a little itty-bitty reach because he's kind of like amazing in the 6th round. So like bottom of 4 is a little early. So I think because all 3 of them are early, it makes it a little less than the other teams. Because it's kind of like everything's moved up a little bit, and there's multiple picks doing that. McCaffrey, so like just try and get more value if you can. But I think the solution is that in a real draft, you're just going to have much better options on the table. So I don't think it's about changing anything you're doing. It's just expect to have a glorious day on draft day. McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Higgins, Kittle, Mike Williams, Sanders. Najee, A.J. Brown, Andrews, Monty, Hollywood Brown, Hopkins. I like that team, Victor. Kupp, Kelsey, Chubb, Deontay, Jackson, Cooks, Jefferson, Evans, Fournette, Akers, Dobbins, Godwin. Kyle, Rockout. It's got Eckler, Hill, Herbert, Gibson, St. Brown, Sutton. I like that team a lot. Carrick's got Henry, Aaron Jones, Pitts, Moore, Judy, Wilson, Adams, Diggs, Kamara, Mahomes, Mitchell, Hawkinson. I mean, if Kamara plays, that's a great team. You know, if he's only out 4 games. Who's a trash squad, Adam? Who's a trash squad? Cook, Mixon, Connor, Pittman, Mooney, A-Rob, Lamb, Williams, McLaurin, Waddle, Hurts, Dillon. Not a fan of it. I like the Anders team best. The Anders team was pretty good. All right, link has been copied. Boy Smitty will take I'll take the 2 pick. I haven't taken the 2 pick yet. I think maybe I did in the beginning. I forget. All right, here we go. Last mock. Wipe thy feet. Thank you very much. 98 of you in here, 93 thumbs up. Can we get to 100? Smitty, let me call your picks. Yeah, let's not do that, Aliu. All right, here we go. Ron Navy. Last call for Mackaholics. Sorry, Mike. DM me on IG, Mike. I don't know that we're going to do another one. We're just going to... There's so many clowns out today. So many clowns out today. Chase at 2. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with Chase at 2, bro? Speak on it. Speak on it. Tell me why. Tell me why. Give me one reason why Chase can't be number 2, bro. Give me one reason. Give me one reason. Because he could be the number 1 wide receiver in fantasy football or the number 1 overall player, essentially, if you take quarterbacks out. Give me one reason. Tell me why Chase can't be the number 1 fantasy football wide receiver this year, in your opinion. Tell me. Share it. Tell me why, how you know. Tell me about your crystal ball, bro. I know the clowns come out like crazy, man. It's crazy. As it gets busier, it's gonna happen. People like it's like 10 a show. Clownville. Later, Nick. Appreciate you, Nick. We'll see you later, buddy boy. Oh, that's funny, man. People are weird. People are weird. You guys want a 10-seconder? Let's do a 10-seconder. Let's see if we can catch draft settings, roster. We'll make it 5 rounds. We'll go save. Come on. $10 seconds. Roster. Copy link. Mike, where are you at, Mike? Did you DM me, Mike? Joseph, I'm sending you the link right now. Graveyard Crew, sending the link right now. Mike Ortiz, I'm looking for you. I don't see you. I don't see you, Mike. Oh. Don't worry, I won't take Brees Hall here, but Bodie, let us know if that was a real pick. Let's try. I don't like Mark Andrews here, but let's try it. Andrews. try that. Okay. What do we got here in the chat? Sorry about that, Joel. We'll get you in the next one, buddy. Clocking in from Rome, says Ryan. Nice. Must be nice, Ryan. Ron Navy just landed. Appreciate you, Joel. I guess we'll go AJ Brown. And your boy Smitty's gonna take. We're gonna time out, so we'll just punch it. Anybody see the movie Hustle on Netflix? So good. So good. I was not expecting that movie to be so good. It's tough, man. It's tough, isn't it, Hefe? Goes quick, bro. 89 of you in here. Punch that thumb up button. Appreciate you all. Yeah, Adam Sandler was great in that movie. He was good. I'm gonna time out, so I gotta pick. Let's see here. I guess we'll go. Got no running backs whatsoever. 0 RB is tough. It's tough to 0 RB. Very, very tough. Have anybody tried lately going 0 RB from all first 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds? Like, it is tough. Like, you can get a Mitchell. It's looking okay, but it's hard to do. It's so hard not to time out at least once in the 10-second. Man, what a bad team drafted 4 straight running backs in a row. All right, we're done with that. Mock, let's look at them. Taylor, Barkley, Allen, Schultz, Moore, Eckler, Brown, Herbert, Gibby, Hawkinson. I timed out on Hawkinson. Cup, Kelsey, Allen, Pittman, Mitchell, Jefferson, Chubb, Breece Hall, Deontay Murray, not bad. Chase Evans, Fournette, Elliott, Mike Williams, Diggs, Aaron Jones, Mahomes, Waller, Cooper. That's pretty good. Harris, Debo, ETN, Connor, Brown. I like that one, Carrick. It's one of my favorites. Noah's is okay. Swift, Hill, Waddle, Monty, Lamar. Interesting. I like it, actually. Lamb, Javonte, Higgins, Metcalf, Hurts. I really like that team. That's top 6. Henry, Adams, Pitts, Burrow, Sutton. I'm not huge on Sutton at 5.12, but I like everything else he did. I think it's a good job. Nice work. Let's review these teams while we're here. Taylor, Allen, Keenan Allen, Brown, Connor, very, very solid. Chase, Andrews, Herbert, DJ Moore, Mitchell, trying the 0 RB. I mean, it's pretty decent for 0 RB, but 0 RB through round 5 to round 5 is really hard. Cuddy's got Harris, AJ Brown, McLaurin, Mike Williams, Schultz, Jefferson, Hill, Hall, Kittle, Judy. Not bad. Not bad. I don't like the. I shouldn't say I don't like the Judy pick. I like them later. Jefferson, Hill, Hall, and Kittle are fire though. Cup, Aaron Jones, Pitts, Elliott, Lamar. I like it. McCaffrey, Kelsey, Higgins, Deontay, Walker. Walker's too early. Freed, you've done this twice now. You've drafted Kenny Walker in the middle of round 5 twice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Another running back, bro? Another running back? Eckler, Evans, ETN, Waller, Murray, Edwards, Allaire. That's pretty good. Swift, Debo, Waddle, Burrow, Jacobs, Hunt. I kind of like that team. Rockout's got Cook, Mixon, Metcalf, Gibby, Hurts, Sutton. Not bad at all. I like that. Adams, Diggs, Mahomes, Monty, St. Brown, Dillon. Good. Top 6 or 7-ish, I guess. Lamb, Javonte, Barkley, Pittman, Ertz, Lance. I like that a lot, too. It's good. What would I do? What am I going to do here? This 0 RB thing is not advisable through 4 rounds. Through 4 rounds. Let's go. The all upside team. The all upside team. Man, that 0 RB is tough. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Bunch of different mock draft approaches. I like it. What do we got here in the comments? What do we got here in the comments? For Chase to finish as the wide receiver 1, you have to play faster, throw more. Are we still on this? Are we still on this, bro? Where you think Ja'Marr Chase can't be the number 1 wide receiver? You know, how do you know this? He's so amazing. He hasn't even begun to unleash himself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No one can argue JJ, Cooper Kupp, or Ja'Marr Chase with any sort of confidence. Nobody can. Those are 3 monsters that literally literally are absolute, hard to argue, number 2 to 5 overall players. 2 to 5, absolute monsters. Absolute monsters. What else we got? Nobody doubts Chase's talent. It's all about coaching, okay? Tell Seattle to play faster. Slowest out of all teams. Connor at 5.1 is crazy value. It's pretty good. Who is Mahomes throwing to? He's got a lot of options, bro. It's just a matter of who's going to become the most consistent. Probably Sky Moore, but Mahomes is a facilitator anyway. He can throw it all over, so it doesn't really even matter. I mean, he makes him. You can't draft him in the 2nd to 3rd round anymore, where people were reaching for him anyway. Now he's fallen to 4.11 and 5.2. That bakes in anything that you're bringing up, in my opinion. They like to run, and play slow. I don't know who you're talking about. Stay on longer. Yeah, I'm doing comments, bro. Smitty, you said the same thing with Jefferson last year. They're good, but stop saying they can be the wide receiver 1. Bro, what did Jefferson prove to you? What are you talking about? Noah. Unbelievable. Noah, you've been gone for so long, and like the first thing you come back with is just negativity again. Like what's wrong with you, Noah? Why do you have to come in and be such a negative vibe from the first time you show back up? Like what would make that feel like the right move for you? I'm just curious. Do longer mock drafts. We do 6-7 rounds. That's all you're gonna get out of me. I don't do the 10-12 mock draft thing. That's not enjoyable to rewatch. The only people that want a 12-round mock draft are the 11 people in the draft, and there's more than that to the show. People have got to enjoy the replay value of it and everything. So we stop at 6-7. Bottom line, that'll never change. Occasionally we'll do one long one, like once in a while, but in terms of the consistency, that's how we do it. What's up, Smitty? What's up, Bert? What's up, Raphael? Like and subscribe. Smash the thumb up button. Let's go. How many thumbs up we got? We need 2 more. We need 2 more. We need another hug drive for Noah, says East Coast Taddy. I mean, yeah, the haters come out. We'll weed them out. You want to be negative in the chat and bring down the community? It's the difference between being positive and having like a different point of view, and then being negative. So you just be removed. So anybody wants to test it, let's see how much the show's enjoyable to you, because you'll be removed. So that's plain and simple. So, it's very clear as to what will happen. Rock out. Go to the graveyard, IG. Send a DM. Let's do it.
Smitty, I really don't get why people not believing in Javonte. Just tell them to look at the film, watch the Cowboys game,
I know.
watch the Ravens game, and everything be all right. Don't be fooled by your eyes. Your eyes are telling you the truth.
Javonte season. Jamar Chase season. The worst part is their trolling doesn't stop here. They're weird, bro. Y'all being negative on this show is dumb, says Joel. Boy, Joel. Not doing another mock, James. Shape up. Bengals have a new O-line. I forget. Are you against Jamar or not? I'm kind of confused. Strangler. Joel in the house. Don't worry, guys. We'll knock people out one by one. My Dynasty League mates just trying to trade Ramondre and Ayuk for Devontae Adams. Yeah, if that's redraft, that's pretty bad. If it's Dynasty, I'm not saying I like it, but I feel like Johnny says he's here so he doesn't get fined. I kind of feel like, you could argue it's not vetoable, but I mean, I still would rather Devontae Adams for a couple years than worry about all those other things. Later, James. Appreciate you. Yeah. JJ Chase and Cup all going to eat this year. They're all kind of like top 3 locks that you can mix around, but there's no one that's going to be in that tier. The only one that could maybe climb in there once in a while is CeeDee Lamb. If all goes right for Lamb, then Lamb's going to be a guy that dances in that 3 to 4 range. He's going to kind of like get in there and then get out, get in there and get out. Like, it won't finish in the top 3, but he could definitely dance in there. So Falcons with London and Pitts. What about him? Rock out. Appreciate you, Rock out. Ron Navy says, did you get in the puppy drafts in today? Ron, are they actually up though? I'm going to Underdog right now, and if you guys want to go to Underdog, just go ahead and click this bad boy right here, or the link's in the description, and use promo code Smitty. Get on over to Underdog, play Underdog Fantasy. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And when I'm looking at it here, I have the PGA, I have the Best Ball Mania 3s, which we do a lot of. I have the Great Dane, which is a $1,000 entry, which is going to be fun, and maybe we do one of those, or I do one of those, and we all pick together. It's a slow draft though. 7-day stretch, the Big Fly, NBA. There's a satellite Scott Fishbowl ones that you don't win any money. It's all the charity. So I don't see these puppies you're talking about, Ron. Oh, it filled already. No, I didn't get in on time. I looked after you said that, and I didn't see them. I hear you. You're going to be stupid in the chat. You're going to be gone. James gone. Later. Let's see. It was $3, 16,840 total entries. Wow, bro. What's up, Eric? Puppy 3, August 1. It drops. Attaboy, Eric. Can't wait, bro. Can't wait. Yeah, James, go play. Go play somewhere else. Noah, go play somewhere else. Both gone. You're gonna be stupid in the chat. You're gonna be gone. Like, why? If you like the show and you like hanging out, don't be dumb. Don't be rude to other people. Don't try and, say ridiculous things or try and get a rise out of anybody. We're not messing around with it anymore. We need well, there is no Sleeper U anymore, Ryan. It's thefantasyfootballshow.com. But yes, their NFT someday will be coming. Davis Mills, Sleeper QB, absolutely. Love Davis Mills. X Factor wants to know, did I release any Dynasty draft pick videos? No, not on the Dynasty channel yet, but we will soon. Stream QBs. I like streaming QBs when it fits with the draft flow. Otherwise, you see a Joe Burrow sitting there around 6. You have to be unconscious or in a coma to not want to draft this man in the 6th round, in my opinion. That one is supposed to be $250K to first for the Puppy 3. Can't wait. Just got out of work. Always miss the good streams. Thank you, Eric, for jumping in. Don't worry, you can rewatch the show. Appreciate you very, very much. Remember when I said we wouldn't be doing a 2-hour show? It's 2 hours. I don't know how to stop. On that note, appreciate you all. Smitty's tired. Smitty had a long week. I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be cranking out some good content tomorrow. Ron, I'll be sending you a link, my man. Okay? Well, I'll tell you in a DM what to do for tomorrow's call. Appreciate every single one of you. I'm out of here. Your boy Smitty's tired. Peace out. Later.
Graveyard Crew.
Don't forget the merch. The link is in the description of the video. The link is also I think I pinned it. Did I pin it? No, I haven't pinned it. I pinned the chat, the merch link. If you want to get your Brees pieces or show merch, go ahead and get that. Let's see here. There you go. You can also find this at any time on the YouTube store. Just click on the store. Boom. Do it live. Appreciate everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Herbert is the GOAT. He'll punch you in the throat.
People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get lambed.
People are getting burrowed left and right.
Get breached. Get breached. Get breached. Get breached. Get breached.
Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap.
Get breached.